Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, flying through the sky, little Einsteins. My entire house is a mess, my life's a mess, everything's in shambles and boxes, but that's okay. Hey guys, how are we doing? As you can see, I'm a little bit delirious. I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock and I just got home from our end of the season cheer party that us coaches host our girls every year. It's separate from the banquet. So yeah, really good time, but your girl is tired. What I want to do today, just a little sit down, face-to-face chat. I want to talk a little bit more about the move and give you guys some details. By the way, if you are new, if you've never seen my face, my name's Abby. I'm a single, sober mom, and we are buying a house. Because I bought you this house. We are moving, just me and my 8-year-old daughter. We have a lot of exciting things coming up. If you're not new, if you are coming back, welcome back, my friend. And let's just get right into the video. So the first thing I want to say is I definitely did hide this from you guys for a decent amount of time, like a couple weeks. And I cannot tell you how hard that was for me to do. Like, I truly struggled not telling you guys this immediately. Like, when I was doing negotiating with the seller, I wanted to tell you guys. And so I tried really hard to keep my mouth closed. And when I did finally announce it online, to me, it was like, okay, well, I waited, but I still, even then, I still definitely told you guys, maybe possibly a little earlier than I should have. Hello, we are not fully closed. Like, literally, we don't close until next week. It is literally days away, but after I posted that, I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to jinx myself? Is something going to happen? But we are looking good. Everything is going according to plan. So Factor makes meeting nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. Their team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long. If you're like me, I'm sure you're running around busy during the day, stressed, always trying to figure out what you're going to eat, and I usually end up in the drive-thru. Factor can help you keep your energy levels up with lunch on the go. Easy and effortless, like grain bowls, salad toppers. You guys know, with the move coming up, I have been like losing my mind. It's a lot for one person to do basically by themselves. It's just me and an 8-year-old. We are less than a week away. So cooking, out of the question. Factor is truly the answer to all of my problems right now. I wish you guys could smell this. No prep, no mess, nothing. I also love this sustainability factor. Factor offsets 100% of their delivery emissions and source 100% renewable electricity for their production sites and offices. So this fall, we can enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door. By the way, this bowl, it's their artichoke and spinach chicken. 2 minutes on the dot. I cooked this and it is hot. Zucchini is so good. It has a little spice to it. I love zucchini. I think one of the greatest things about meals like this are, the hassle-free cleanup, like no prep. In 2 minutes and dinner's ready. That's impressive. Dinner will be ready in 2 minutes. No, literally, I mean it. You guys would like to give Factor a try, definitely head to factor75.com, or you can click the link that I've provided in the description box below and definitely use my code, which is AbbeyFickley50. That will save you 50% off of your first box of Factor. I'm going to go finish eating before I have to get back to packing, but I do want to just quickly thank Factor for sponsoring today's video. It was so funny too, because obviously I've never bought a house before and everybody talks about how horrible and stressful it is, right? And upon viewing houses and negotiating ones, I decided on a house that I really wanted, and the pre-approval and all of that. That was like cakewalk. And so I spoke too soon, and I remember saying to my mom and dad, I'm like, this isn't that stressful. Like, what do people mean? This was like a walk in the park. It was a breeze. And I got pretty lucky. The offer that I put into the sellers, they did counter offer, and then I came back and counter offered their offer, and they accepted. So this all happened, by the way, pretty much in the span of 5 minutes. Like, it happened so fast. Yeah, so all of that went really well. I'll tell you when shit got real. Once we were going in with like the mortgage company and getting like the final loan approved, every day they need another document. Every day they need something new. I cannot believe how crazy. Like, just when I thought they had everything they needed, like, I'd be like, okay, that has to be everything. Next day they need something else. And then I'm like, okay, that had to be it. Like, they're good to go. They have everything they need for me. Next day they need something else. Crazy. And that is when I was like, okay, I get it. I spoke too soon. I understand what everybody's saying. So, and I talked to my dad a lot about this, and my dad's just like, no, listen, like, this is the way it goes. And anybody who I've like chatted with this about, anybody who's bought a house, they have a story for me when they bought theirs, including my dad. Thank God for him. He's been super helpful along this journey. He's really kept my mind at ease. This has been an interesting process, being that my parents are living in Myrtle Beach now, so I won't be here for the closing. And again, like, I don't have a significant other, so like, it truly is just me and everything I do. And if it's not just me, it's me and Mila. But you know what, that's okay, because actually I thought about this with the closing. I'm actually happy that I'm gonna basically be alone when I do this closing, because like, I have fought all of my toughest battles alone. All of the hardest times in my life I was alone. All of like the nights, crying on a bathroom floor alone, not being able to sleep, I was alone. It's just like going into inpatient, I was alone. I think what I'm trying to say is, it's always been me versus me, And my dad even brought that up to me last year. He's like, I really think that's like one of the biggest things I learned about you, Ab. He's like, it's not anybody else. Like, it's nobody else. He's like, it's you. And once you learn how to stop battling you, he was like, I really think your life is going to get easier and improve. And he definitely has a point. So anyway, my point is like, there's nothing sad about the fact that I'm going to close on this house alone, that I'm going to sign by myself. Like, there's nothing sad about it. This is like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this moment with me, because I feel like the healthy, good person that I know I am at my core, and when I'm healthy and sober, like, I deserve this, right? And I deserve to give this to myself. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Now, with that being said, last week my agent did give me a call, and she was like, hey, like, what time do you want to close on closing date? And I told her, I didn't realize I had any say in it. And I was like, well, that's actually really awesome, because Mila did ask me if she could miss school for the closing, and I told her no. So when I was given the option of closing times, I was like, is there any way we can do it, after 4? So the good news is Mila's going to be there at the closing with me. So at the closing, it's literally only going to be me and Mila, which I think is absolutely perfect. I think it's absolutely precious. And again, like, I kind of was just saying, if it were to be me alone, same thing. If it were me and Mila, it's like her and I, like, we deserve this. We've been through hell. We've been through a lot. We have fought through a lot. We've worked really hard on rebuilding our relationship together. This is something that both of us have wanted for a really long time. And I didn't think I was going to be able to give it to her so soon. It has taught me that you can truly do anything in life. And sure, time takes time, and a lot of things take time, but it also showed me how quickly your life can change. And it really just goes to show, like, so, if you're in a bad place, it really just was so reassuring and inspiring, and such a reminder that life can literally change so quickly, so in the blink of an eye. And it goes both ways. And that's also why, it's so important to be grateful and humble. And that is one of the biggest things throughout this process has been humility. Humility is so important for me. Ego is the quickest way to lose my sobriety. My ego is what almost buried me. And so it's very important that I, keep lots and lots of humility. And I do. This has been just like a really cool journey, and I can't tell you how like privileged I am to have all of you to come with me on this journey, to be able to bring you guys, for there to be anybody who even cares. Like, it is such a privilege. It's an honor, and I feel so lucky and blessed that this is my job, because you guys don't have to show up here every day, but you do. And I cry almost every single day, at least once, about it. I cannot tell. I'm always raving about you guys. To my family, to my siblings, me and Mila are always raving about you guys, because we are truly so blessed to have you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Before we get too far into the video, I would like to talk about today's video sponsor, and that is Factor. So Factor makes meeting nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals right to your doorstep. Their team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long. If you're like me, I'm sure you're running around busy during the day, stressed, always trying to figure out what you're going to eat, and I usually end up in the drive-thru. Factor can help you keep your energy levels up with lunch on the go. Easy and effortless, like grain bowls, salad toppers. You guys know, with the move coming up, I have been like losing my mind. It's a lot for one person to do, basically by themselves. It's just me and an 8-year-old. You're less than a week away. So cooking, out of the question. Factor is truly the answer to all of my problems right now. I wish you guys could smell this. No prep, no mess, nothing. I also love this sustainability factor. Factor offsets 100% of their delivery emissions and source 100% renewable electricity for their production sites and offices. So this fall, we can enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door. By the way, this bowl, it's their artichoke and spinach chicken. 2 minutes on the dot. I cooked this and it is hot. Zucchini is so good. It has a little spice to it. I love zucchini. I think one of the greatest things about meals like this are, you know, the hassle-free cleanup, like no prep. 2 minutes and dinner's ready. That's impressive. Dinner will be ready in 2 minutes. No, literally, I mean it. You guys would like to give Factor a try, definitely head to factor75.com, or you can click the link that I've provided in the description box below and definitely use my code, which is AbbeyFickley50. That will save you 50% off of your first box of Factor. I'm gonna go finish eating before I have to get back to packing, but I do want to just quickly thank Factor for sponsoring today's video. So the gratitude in all of this was simply the fact that I was able to buy a house, right? I didn't buy a mansion. I can't afford a mansion. It was the security and knowing that, you know, I own this, I can build equity on it. It is an investment. And for years and years and years, it has hurt my soul to throw so much money away in rent, but it was just the only option for me for so long. And so I'm just really grateful to be in a place where I can invest, have a property that is mine. I just feel like at this stage in the game, it's the best option. It's the best thing for us if possible. You know what I mean? And so this is really just what I'm considering to be our starter home. And so it does have more room than our current house. It's not that much bigger. I think I can fairly say that. It is more stories. It's 3 stories, basement, first floor, upstairs. It's super, 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 super cute. I know a lot of you are probably going to ask for a home tour. I'm not sure yet. You guys are probably going to end up seeing the majority of the home just from my daily vlogs anyways, but I just think for safety reasons, I don't want to go too crazy with like a home tour and all of that. But again, like I said, you're pretty much going to see it all anyways, and you already have seen a lot of the house from the videos I've already posted. But yeah, so this is 3 bedrooms, so we are upgrading a bedroom, but we left this city before we got this house we're in now. We had, you know, it was very spacious. I had this huge master bedroom. I had 3 closets. Mila had her own bedroom and she had her own bathroom in her room. I had a bathroom in my room. That was great, but we lived in the city, like in the city of Pittsburgh. And so we weren't in Mila's school district, and it was a lot cheaper because it wasn't a really nice area. So Mila couldn't go outside and ride her bike, you know what I mean, by herself. It was just kind of like, we weren't in like a nice, super safe suburban neighborhood. It was just very much city vibes, which I really liked, but not while raising a young child. Even being in this house here, like, She has just made so many friends throughout these neighborhoods. We're upgrading in the sense of we are investing. Me and who? I am going to be investing my money, which is an upgrade. It is a fully fenced in backyard, which is huge. As somebody with 2 dogs, we have a beautiful little porch. There's a beautiful garden in the backyard. So those are a couple upgrades. We are upgrading to a dining room, which means Mama's going to get to sit down when she eats her dinner. Can we all just have a moment of silence for Mama Abby right now? I'm going to have a real kitchen table, like a big size kitchen table. I can actually have people over. I can actually set the table nicely. I'm so excited. A centerpiece. Oh my God. I've never had a place that was large enough for a full-size kitchen table. Ever. I've always had to get like the little high top small ones, which nothing wrong with it, baby. But yeah, so I am excited. So that's really the main piece of furniture I don't have that I need to get. So that'll be the first thing I get. That's the priority in terms of like, oh, I have a bed, but I don't like it. I'm going to get a new one. I'm not really doing any of that. I don't like my couches at all. They were hand-me-downs. I don't really have any brand new furniture. Basically, every single thing I have is a hand-me-down. I have never myself bought like all kinds of brand new furniture, and I don't even really intend to. I'm buying a dining room table because I need one, along with dining room chairs. Everything else that I have here in this house, all these hand-me-downs, they're all going over there. If I want to slowly over time buy new furniture and refurnish the entire place with new furniture, I will do that slowly but surely, but it is absolutely no priority right now. So I have dreams, I have goals, there are things that I'd like to do, and let's hope that I'm able to make those things happen. I really just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. Like I said, sit down, explain some more things in depth, let you know where I'm at, how I'm feeling. I'm just very overwhelmed. I'm very tired. It's been very emotional. Yeah, like of course I'm excited and I'm happy, but like life is just so real and there's so much realness. It's like I can be excited for like 2 seconds and then it's like back to reality. You know what I mean? Like I don't have all of this time to just bask in it, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. But I'm thinking that time's going to come like once we're moved in. Like once I moved in and we're settled, I truly think I'm going to take like the biggest deep breath out that I could ever possibly take. It's just like there is so much. There's so much to think about. So I do have movers scheduled, which is huge because I initially wasn't going to hire movers, but I'm like, it freaks me out to rely on people. So I'm like, I'd rather just call a company and pay a company. So I did find a really good one that is reputable, that I have a lot of people who live around me who have used them and who have loved them. So I have the movers scheduled and I'm really just going to have them do like the heavy furniture. And I'm truly going to get the rest by myself. All the utility stuff switched over. So I got all of that done. Proud of myself because that can be a pain in the ass. How about Verizon? They're like, oh, you had a grandfather rate for my Wi-Fi. All I pay for is Wi-Fi because I use Fubo for live TV. And then that's all I need, Wi-Fi. I was paying $79.99 a month from Verizon Fios for Wi-Fi. She's like, it's now $100 a month. She spoke with her supervisor and they could not give me my rate that I've been paying for 4 years. 4 years I've been paying the same amount with them and they were unable to honor it. So just because I'm moving households, that bill just went up $20 a month. So there's that, but I got it all done. So nonetheless, I feel good about that. So I believe the final change will be with the post office, but that I'm not willing to do until I'm actually moved in there because I don't want any packages to be going over there before that. So I will do that. And then I think that's the majority of it. I think I've pretty much covered everything. I think we're all just about up to date here. Last thing I want to say before I go is I truly cannot thank you guys enough. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I cannot stress it enough how grateful that I am to have you guys along this journey with me, to choose to support me, to choose to be here and show up. I am thrilled to share my life with you guys. I've always been an oversharer. I've been on YouTube since I was in elementary to middle school. This has been a dream of mine my entire life. And it has come true because after I post the videos, I have people that are showing up to watch the videos, and without you guys, it doesn't exist. So thank you guys. I consider you my family, and I hope you guys feel that way too. I hope you guys know you're safe here, you're at home here. This is an inclusive space. Everybody is welcome. Yeah, and I love you guys so much, and I'm just very grateful for your support. And I just needed to make sure you knew that, especially at a time like this. The fact that down the road, years and years down the road, I will be able to say that very first time buying a house, I got to share with you guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment them below, and don't forget about factor and that code in case that is something that you would like to give a try. Highly recommend. It has truly been saving me. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a phenomenal night. Thank you again for being here and for watching my channel, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Good night. This mama gotta get some sleep. I'm exhausted. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.